Hey, it's Neeraj Ramnani, and in this blog I wanted to talk to you about how you can learn something very, very fast. Now, startups usually have a limited time frame where they need to prove themselves before they run out of cash, or before they run out of all support, or they run out of steam in general. So you need to move very fast and keep the focus on the right things and not waste any time in doing unnecessary activities which are not going to directly help you sustain your startup. Now, what are the best ways in which you can learn something? Because there might be things that you need to learn about for your startup, whether it is something about your industry or about specifically how to market your product or how to create your product or how to manage your team, etc. And I think the best way to learn something is to find a mentor or a role model who has already been doing what you want to do and already getting the results that you want to see. So for example, if you're running a mobile application and you want to learn how to market this mobile app, rather than try random things yourself, why not read about the success stories of various mobile applications which were launched in the same kind of domain as yours and figure out what they did. Now, you need to use your own intelligence even when you copy something, and so it's really not copying, it's modeling. You need to understand what principles they use to market their app in this example, and then replicate those principles rather than just copy pasting what they had done, which might be quite naive and also in some cases unethical. A second way of learning something fast is just hanging out with experts. These are the kind of people who are already again getting the results, and if you can find an opportunity to really interact with them, whether it is in live events, whether it is through an online course like ours, or it is through any other medium, that's another very quick way of shortening the time that you will take to learn some basics. And the third is to put in effort and do it yourself, which is just kind of trial and error, and this probably is the worst and the slowest technique. What you should do rather is learn from what other people are already doing, get those results quickly, and then on top of that maybe you can do something creative and innovative to improve what they have already done. So that's the place to bring in your creativity, but there's no point in trying to reinvent the wheel. As a last note, the best way to learn from experts is not to actually hang out with them, but to read what they have written. So in a lot of cases you will find books that people have written about their specific area of expertise, and you can consume all of these books and information very quickly as compared to spending time in actually going to them and networking with a lot of them, which may not be as feasible in most cases. And actually the amount of information that you can learn by reading is much more usually than you can learn by a conversation. So if you can just go ahead and read the books that are really going to help you in moving forward, or follow the blogs that are going to help you move forward in your understanding of a specific domain or any area of learning, that's the best of all. So that's just a quick video on how you can shorten your learning time. I hope that helps. If you like the video, press the thumbs up button. If you didn't like it, just press the thumbs down button, but do give some reaction and leave a comment below as to what you think are the best ways to learn something, or any stories that you have where you picked up a new skill very, very quickly. So that's all for today, and I'll see you in the next week's blog.